Welcome back. The controversy surrounding the decision to reopen schools for exit classes still lingers amid reports that some students have been infected with the coronavirus.
Now, many of them have no choice but to write the ongoing West African Senior School Certificate examination in isolation centers across the country. But the head of the council's national office, Patrick Arega, has called on the infected students not to panic, as the virus is not a death sentence. Mr. Arega assures of ensuring there is no stigmatization, revealing that some of the states with reported cases are Gombe, Kwara and Bayelsa. Well, he joins us now for more on this. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. You've outlined Gombe, Kwara and Bayelsa as states where students have been infected with the virus. Talk to us about modality to guide students in this state who are writing the examination.
Thank you very much. As you have rightly said, we have had reports from 3 states, Kwara, Gombe, and Bayelsa. These are the states that carried out COVID-19 tests before the commencement of the examination. It is the results of that test that are coming out now. So it is not as a result of any candidate falling sick in the examination hall or going down for coronavirus. No, the tests that were carried out before, the results are now coming out. And of course, whenever we receive a report from any state government concerning some candidates testing positive, we will liaise with the State Ministry of Health in that state, as well as the State Ministry of Education. They will make necessary arrangements to have the exam conducted for the candidates involved in an isolated area, different from where the other candidates are sitting. And of course, a medical expert is always involved. And when the candidate or candidates finish the exam, we will bring our security bag to collect the work scripts. And the work scripts will be kept in this bag until the end of the examination. Right. They will be properly taken care of according to medical advice.
All right, Mr. Arega, let's talk about one other issue that has plagued...
Candidates should not...
Mr. Arega, if you can hear me, please. Let's talk about one issue that has plagued our education sector.
I'm hearing you, please.
And it's the story of leakage of examinations. How true really is that story, that examination papers leaked?
Well, it is very sad when people talk about leakage. I think it is a misuse of term. People talk about something they don't know anything about, and this is unfortunate. I've said repeatedly that there is nothing like leakage in this examination. What we are witnessing is a situation whereby supervisors collect these materials from us, go to the exam center, open it in the course of trying to give these items to the candidates, take a snapshot and post it on the internet, designated WhatsApp groups. Let anybody come out and show evidence that he or she had access to our questions a day or two before the commencement of that paper. It is not possible. It is only when we have released the materials. We normally give out the materials 1 hour before the commencement of the paper to enable the various supervisors travel to the various exam centers. Some are far, some are close by. All right. So if you don't give that period of time, they will not be able to get there to commence the exam at the right time.
From your explanation now...
There is nothing like leakage. It is only...
From your explanation, it appears some supervisors are actually culpable in what will happen to these culprits.
Beautiful. Some supervisors are culpable. We have supervisors and we have supervisors. Some are very good, but there are very many bad ones among them. And these are the ones trying to dent the image of the council. Why should somebody who has been trusted to conduct this examination, nominated by the various state ministries of education, supposed credible Nigerians, now compromising? We say don't allow candidates to come into the examination hall with their cell phones. But for reasons best known to them, they allow some candidates to come in and they use these gadgets to do the snapping and post out. But there is good news, and it is equally bad news for them. We have a mechanism in place to detect any such misbehavior. Whether you are in Kano, whether you are in Bayelsa, and you are posting anything on the net, we will detect it. With technology, we will know where it is coming from, who posted it, and the time it was posted. So what I just do, from our control room in Lagos or anywhere we could be, we just send a message to the branch controller or the zonal coordinator in charge of that state, go to so-and-so center, go and arrest so-and-so supervisor or so-and-so candidate. So right now, we have been able to apprehend some in Kano, in Bauchi, in Nasarawa, in Rivers, and in Lagos. Yesterday, as I promised, during the course of my going around for this monitoring exercise, I did say that yesterday was going to be a day of harvest of arrest. And I can tell you right now, right here and now, that we made a lot of arrests yesterday. And right now, they are chatting with the police. We are going to prosecute them. I have written to the Inspector General of Police. The police normally collaborates with us to conduct our exams because there's nothing we can actually do without them. We are going to bring all of them to Abuja, and they are going to be paraded on national television. They will be named and shamed, and that will serve as a deterrent to others. In addition, they will be reported to the ministries of education, whether at the state or the federal government level, that nominated them to us. We don't have the power, we don't have the right to nominate supervisors on our own. They are recommended to us by the various state ministries of education and the federal ministries of education.
All right, Mr. Patrick Arenga, I sincerely appreciate you for talking to us. Mr. Arenga is head of WAEC National Office. Thank you for joining us at this time.